Fáilte, welcome. This is your mid-May current energy for the next 2-3 weeks update. You're very, very welcome. My name is Aoibhinn Mary Doyle. I am a channel for the collective. I have been in the healing arts since I was very, very young, and it's definitely over 25 years that I've been doing this work. I'm doing it professionally. For me, I feel like I've been doing it all my life. I'm a psychic intuitive, I'm an energy healer, whatever else you want to call it. Let's get into the current energies. If you are new here, you're so welcome. Fáilte is Irish for welcome. So please feel free to like and subscribe if you like to tune in to the collective arcs and themes that we experience during this crazy spiritual, physical experience we call life. So I took some notes. So first thing I have here is collapsing timelines, bridges to the past. So we've recently just moved through a time where there's been a shattering. There's been a releasing of an old commitment. Perhaps you've had a commitment to something that was weighing you down or just wasn't of benefit to you any longer. And through April especially, you had a lot of clarifying moments. You might have received information that was missing, a missing piece of the puzzle that now allows you to fully detach and move on from that situation. So in some areas you might feel as though that bridge where perhaps you were flip-flopping back and forward, you're no longer going to do that. You might just be cutting the bridge, letting the bridge fall away. And in other ways we can experience this theme, this energy frequency, is where it's just a complete collapse of that timeline. So that old identity, that old reality is just no longer there. It's like the juice, the energy, the frequencies to support that are gone. And all of a sudden you just feel, whew, okay, I've actually let that go. I've actually been able to step into this new 5D energy of the person that I am becoming now. And I'm allowing those circumstances, those new movements to play out in my life quite comfortably, which is wonderful, right? So we have an inner standing that although you don't have all the maps or routes up front, you are willing and able to progress forward toward your dreams. So, I noticed this theme with the people I'm working with, and I also work in a charitable service. I won't say the name, but they're a very respected, well-known addiction recovery service in Dublin. And we help a lot of people right the way from the full spectrum, from people who are still actively abusing and using substances for their trauma, right the way through to people who are in recovery, who are doing really well, but perhaps still need support. But I also see in my own private coaching, because I do one-to-one sessions as well with people with all kinds of questions or issues or problems that they're navigating. And something I'm seeing is, it's like you ran out of road, okay? It's like we've come to, as human beings, we've come to a collective point where we ran out of road, where we got away with a certain way of being in our life. Maybe we always avoided commitment. Maybe we always avoided responsibility, meaning the ability to respond in the moment to something. I'm not talking about becoming a zombie and doing a 9-to-5 job and becoming miserable in your life. But maybe there's some area that we were lacking accountability. Well, there's this big collective push towards, right, you ran out of road here. And the universe is saying, now you have to create your own path, your own road. So you might be overwhelmed with this idea that, oh gosh, I have to get buckets and spades and start digging up the dirt and actually build my own path. But the caveat is, and this is just coming to me, this is not on my notes, by the way, this is a very important message, because when I get these channeled clear visions, you are definitely meant to hear this. What you don't realize is you've actually done a major part of the work of building this new road. You've actually already created much of what you need to step onto this new way of being, this new job, or this new life. Now, I feel for many of you, it's going to be a complete overhaul. It's not just going to be one little area, or one little thing, maybe you start a new relationship, but you're still in all the old stuff, the old job, the old toxic environment. No, this is big. This feels inspired. It's timely. It feels like the divine timing is just lining up beautifully now. And your previous efforts, the seeds you've sown, I did write down something about seedlings coming to harvest, and that's what I feel like the angels are expanding on in this message here. But it's like when you start to go, okay, when you accept you ran out of road and you're being presented with a new piece of dirt, to a new piece of earth, okay, to create something new with. And the reason you're creating something new, by the way, is because you're not here to regurgitate. You're not here to copy others. You're not here to follow the status quo. People who watch my videos are masters of their own creation, or budding masters, but I'm not crazy about the word master, but you're sovereign beings. You're attracted to my frequency and the angel's frequency that I'm channeling, because you're not here to fit the mold and do what's been done. Okay? You know it, I know it. You're here to put your own stamp and to create your own expression of whatever that creative juice that's got you inspired going. So when you go to walk this new road, you're going to be shocked at how easy it is. There's actually an ease and flow with these current energies. May is bringing in lots of alignment, support, resources, opportunity, doors opening that were previously closed. There's loads of things working in your favor. And if you're sitting here going, now here, Aveen, I've been knocking on the door and it's not opening. Maybe ask yourself, is that the right door that you're knocking on? Maybe it's not the door for you, because I have a personal belief that if a door that I knock on doesn't open, I just go, well, that's your loss. It's not for me. That's not the doorway that I need to walk through. And then I find a door that does open with grace and ease, and I walk through that and I make the best of that situation. So, that's something to look at for you with these current energies. Right, heart activations are upgrading beyond the speed of light. So this, by the way, these messages were channeled in 3 minutes. It was like boom, 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 boom. So heart activations are upgrading beyond the speed of light. Angels, what more would you like me to say about this? And it is hot today. This is probably the hottest day we've had. And I'm in a long sleeve dress that I probably need to put on something lighter. Continuous accelerated expansion of soul expression due to increasing light codes, activations, and the collective's unification of ideals, shifting earth-based values, and individuation of integrity, dignity, and principles of calm. Wow, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. Right, let me see if I can break this down. Yeah. The heart has been going through, since even last year, a massive expansion. You know, and I've talked about, I'm the first person to talk about it on the internet. I'm telling you, nobody else. There's so many things I was the pioneer of, with Blu-ray souls, crystal souls, and they always come to pass, and then everybody, picks up on it. But I talked about the fusing of the chakras. Now I told you at the time, that's going to be a slow process, but it's very much happening. For some, quicker than others, depending on your consciousness and what you receive and what you're willing to let in, okay? So it's similar with the heart chakra activation. The heart has been going through this major expansion, and it's been clearing out, it's been detoxifying, it's been receiving much more light codes than usual. And I mean, this is just reflecting back to what's happening, or even the earth is reflecting back to us what's happening, because we and the earth, we are connected. This living organism, 1111 on the timer, this living organism we call earth, she is activated and alive, but she reflects back to us. It's a two-way, we're having a mutual relationship here. It's not like we're just sitting on top of her. She's feeding back information to us, and we're feeding information to her. And this is the relationship we have. And I do feel we are healing and improving our relationship with Mother Earth and with that communication. So she's also involved, so that the heart is being more grounded. There's a calming effect happening. Have you felt calmer? Have you felt more neutral? Because that frequency is abundantly available now for you. Believe me, it's very, very strong on the planet at this time, and will continue to be so for some time to come. So calm, I have Queen of Calm, and I'm not really sure what they meant when they said that. I do feel like I've become a Queen of Calm. I feel I just love my new job. I love working with the community. I believe a true healer, a true shaman is in the community, getting their fingernails dirty, getting in there and digging up on the front line with people who are vulnerable, who need assistance, and also cheering on the people who have success and who recover and who are, living incredible lives. People who at one point were considered fit for dead. I love to see the resurrection, and I just get so inspired and I'm so passionate about sharing love and kindness and gratitude and support, and any skills I have, which I have many, I love to share that with people who really, really need it. And I think when you're really truly living your heart's passion, which I've always dedicated my life to that. I don't believe in doing a job that I don't feel passionate about and I don't feel in alignment with. It's like you become the Queen of Calm or the King of Calm because you're in the right place at the right time and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and there's so much beauty and pleasure. It's a pleasure to go to work, to do that work. And of course my coaching clients are my absolute joy as always. And I have an incredible relationship with you guys. Some of you are members of the light as well. We have a really deep relationship. I love doing readings for you and tuning in specifically to that small group. If you want to become a member, you can click the join button. So, stabilizing and grounding the principles of neutrality. I really feel we're being neutralized in the best way of calmness, of groundedness, and really grounding and embodying the heart. So that's part of the heart's expansion as well. The activation I've spoken about many times in the last few months, and again now for May. The heart wants to lead. The heart is the leader of the soul. And they have a relationship as well, right? So it's about bringing what's in the heart into real time. So it's like what I'm saying, me being in the community doing the work, organizing, facilitating groups and doing one-to-ones and teaching meditation and teaching heartfulness, mindfulness, teaching self-love. This is a great way to ground the frequencies of the heart. This is not a time to stay in the airy-fairy, it's all in my heart, but nobody knows. Like, I've all this poetry inside me, but I don't share it with anybody. I don't go to a poetry night. I don't speak it, That's what we're looking at here for May and for June. Where is it in your life that you're carrying and hiding all this beautiful, poetic justice? Where's the justice in it if you don't share it, right? People cannot read your minds, People need to hear what you have to say. People want to be inspired and uplifted and whatever else you can do to share your gifts. Maybe your gift is through art and it's to wake everybody up and cause people to feel something. Maybe it's to help people feel the sadness they're carrying. I'm not saying this is all unicorns and roses. It certainly isn't. And I can tell you, working in the community, it's a hard graft. You're definitely born with a vocation for that kind of work, but I clearly am, and I love it. And those I work with who love it, we all say that. But it's like the nurses. I think nurses are earth angels. Like, they are a special breed. They are born with a special light in their eyes, in their hands, and they're a gift, they really are. So we all play our role. And when we pull that all together, we have a beautiful society. We have a beautiful community. What's your role? Are you showing up for your role? I mean, I'm 10 years plus on YouTube, hopefully inspiring you to do that, and I hope that you can think about that after you listen to this video. Dreamscape expansion and detoxification through dreams, clearing old patterns and behaviors, bringing what was in the dark to light. If that didn't happen in April for you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's all good. It's good. It's really good. You're going to have the courage now to face whatever is in the dark coming up to the light, and you're going to face it squarely. And when you do, you're going to be able to just, that was that, this is that, or this was then, this is now, and this is where I'm going. And you're going to have that clarity moving forward. The seed sown from previous, I wonder why I said precious. Somebody has sown precious seeds. Maybe some of you are going to find out you're pregnant, or your partner's pregnant. Some precious soul energy. The seed sown from previous 5 years will yield a bounty in your name. So I got like gift from God, right? And again, this was channeled in 3 minutes on my lunch break. Like, boom, 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 boom. It was so easy. And by the way, for those of you sending me messages saying, why aren't you doing more videos? I'm not going to do videos because it's going to make me money to do more videos. Money doesn't drive me. I'm going to do a video when it's divinely inspired, when the angels tell me, Aveen, go and say, share, speak. That's when I'll do a video, because then it's authentic, it's from a place of integrity, and it actually has power. It has gravitas to it, okay? So, gift from God, yeah. Okay, so I'm just getting that now. Some of you, the gift from God, as I said, precious there instead of previous, that was channeled. Some of you are going to receive some precious gift. Now, this could be a new romance. It could be an engagement ring. It could be... It's something that symbolizes new life for you. It symbolizes rebirth. It symbolizes... Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, angels. What is it? I hear jubilee. Celebration. Jubilee. Yeah, I'm hearing ring. And then they're saying, what does a ring represent? Eternity, forever. There's some forever love here, and you decide what that is for you, because this is a very general, very broad collective. I'm tuning into a lot of people here. But this is a gift from God. This is something that it's your time, I'm hearing. It's your time now to put yourself first. And that's the key to receiving this gift from God. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have, sharing this moment with you, as always. Please do like, please subscribe. It really helps me to continue this work I'm doing. I'm a long time here on YouTube and I want to continue. I'm juggling a lot, but life is really good. I'm in a really happy, joyful place. I'm very content and I'm excited about life. And you know me, summer girl, I love this time of year. And it is hot. I need to get out of this dress. As always, the light in me recognizes the light in you.